We're back. So let's just see where we are. What we've got is we've got this ability to make our dots. We have 5, 6 dots, and we can set our isolation rate. Oh, I futzed around with the speed, so let me change the speed back to 5. Just slow it all down a little bit. All right, now the next thing we want to do is let's clean this up a little bit so it's easier to see. So I'm going to hit Alt or Control, and I'm going to say Clean Up Blocks. It just moves things about so it's easier to see, makes them all in a nice row. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get red dots to make blue dots sick. So we're going to do that in our new control hat here, or another control hat. So we're going to say when I start as a clone, if I am healthy, then I'm going to wait until I'm touched by a red dot. So let's see, if my status is healthy, so I'm going to check my status here. My status equals healthy. Healthy. So if my status equals healthy, then I'm going to wait until I'm touching a red dot. So let's do that. Wait until touching a red dot. Let's go to sensing, and then we'll say touching. Now I can't say sprite 1 because that's myself. So I need to use colors. So I'm going to say if touching color red. And that's why I chose the most extreme red possible, so I can recreate it here. So I've got everything dialed up like that, and it's that red. So wait until touching color red. All right, now, if I'm touching that red and I'm healthy, we're going to do a few things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to change my status to sick. So I'm going to change my status to sick. Oops, not change by sick. Change my status to sick. Okay. Now, if I become sick, I better change my count of sick people. So I'm going to change healthy by -1. This is my count of healthy people. And I'm going to change my count of sick by 1. Change sick, that's the total number of sick, by 1. So I've got one more sick person, I've got one fewer healthy person. Also, I guess when I go up here, I better set these to sick, so I better change sick by 1 when these sick people are born. So here, sick people are born, and here, healthy people are born, so I'm going to change healthy by 1. All right, so going back down to where I was. So I'm going to change healthy by -1. So I've got one more sick person. I'm going to change sick by 1. That's good. And let's see, what else am I going to do? I am going to wait a certain amount of time, and then I'm going to get better. So how long do I have to wait? Well, I'm going to wait however long it takes me to get healthy again. So I'm going to go to wait, and this is measured in seconds, but my healthy time is in tenths of seconds. So I have to divide that by 10. So I'm going to use my variables, which is sick time. And I'm going to say sick time divided by 10. Sick time divided by 10. This little thing means divided by. It's a fraction. But since these are tenths of seconds, so it's 6 times divided by 10. Now, once I have recovered, so my sick time is over, I'm going to set my status to healthy. I'm going to set my status to healthy. And I'm going to change healthy by 1, change healthy by 1, and change sick by -1. Then what will happen is I'll go back up to the top and I'll wait until I'm touching a red color. So let's see what happens. Hopefully this works. So we're going to start to see a lot more people get sick, maybe, maybe not. If my status equals healthy. Oh, you know why it's not happening? Because I never set their status to healthy. So I need to go here, and I need to say, no, I did do that. Set my status to healthy. Okay. So if my status equals healthy, oh, I need to do this forever. I can't just do this once. I need to stay in this loop forever. So here, I'll put that in a forever. Okay, so now we should start seeing people get sick. Now what I'm noticing is my little dots are kind of doing something, but they're not turning red. They're kind of changing a little bit. So what's happening? They're immediately going to, oh, it's because I never set sick time. Sick time is set to 0 probably. So I need to set sick. Oh, check that out. I never set sick time at all. So I need to set up sick time. Set sick time to 10 seconds. Or 10 divided by 10, which is 1 second. No, 100. I want them to stay sick for 10 seconds. So I go here. Try this again. And notice how many more are getting sick. And they stay sick for a very long time, 10 seconds. But occasionally you can see sort of a blue reappear. Yep, there's some blues reappearing. But if I increase the isolation, people will get better a lot faster, and the reds will go away. They won't get better faster, but the reds will stop touching them. Like if I go like that, everybody's going to turn blue. Except for those original 5. Oh yeah, those original 5 will never turn blue. So I got to do something about that. So if my status equals healthy, wait until. So actually what I want to do is I want to say if my status equals sick, I want to do all this stuff here. Yep. Okay, so this is a problem. So let's go back and stop that. So we're going to take this out and we're going to say if else. So we'll take all of this stuff, put it here. Okay. And so if my status is healthy, I'm going to do all that. And if my status is sick, I'm going to wait. And then I'm going to become healthy again. Get rid of this bad boy. So let's see what happens here. First, let's make sure everybody gets sick. And let's make sure everybody gets healthy, or most people will get healthy. Not everybody will get healthy, by the way, because if a red dot is touching another red dot, it will never get healthy. So what I see here is that the only people who are remaining sick are red dots that are touching other red dots, so they keep infecting each other. So that's totally understandable. So this is working out perfectly. And if I take my if I take this down, then everybody's going to get sick. All right, pretty cool. And if I want people to get healthier faster, I could just say that my sick time, instead of being 100, is less. In fact, what I'll do is I'll make another slider. So let's make another controllable slider. Go to my variables and say sick time, and we'll make this a slider. And I did that by, on my Mac, I hit Control, but I think you hit Option, and then you click on this. So Option, click on this, change it to slider. And so now I can make them get fast, get better really fast. And people will get much healthier because you don't stay sick very long. Okay, so that's the next thing you need to do, which is create the ability for sick dots to infect healthy dots, and you're going to have something like this.